Make 100 videos and improve something every time. Do that. And then on your 101st video, we'll start.
So, according to this guy, apparently I need to make 100 videos to finally get it right. Which means, in this video, being the amazing YouTuber I am, I'm going to go through my first video that I've posted, because there were many videos before that just never got finished. But I'm going to go through my first video and see what we have done, accomplished, and what we need to do better to go on to the second video, so that I can move on quicker and get these 100 videos done and out of the way. And trying to improve one thing at a time with each video is easier said than done. You know that your videos suck. I know my videos suck. I made a 20-minute video me rambling about nothing, and I'll probably do the same today as well, but it's okay. That's why I'm gonna analyze my first video, go through each category. We're gonna go through the pre-production, the production, the post-production, and the publishing, and see what I can improve. Now, of course, we know there's 10 things at least in each category that I can improve. Damn, that intro, what was I even trying to say in that first video? No idea. I don't even know if I did the intro right in this one, but it's okay. After analyzing my first video and going through what it is that I can improve and do better and make better changes, I need to then evaluate and see which one will be the most valuable one to improve. Because yes, I can improve the way I film, but do I have the time and the mental capacity to figure out how this camera works? Not right now. I need to be more comfortable with it. And I'm not saying that in a way, oh, I'm not ready for the challenge, etc. I'm saying it because I don't want to just make 3 videos and then just give up. I want to be here to learn the craft and to actually evolve my skills. So I need to keep in mind that I need to make sure I choose improvements that are doable, that are of my interest right now, so I can build my confidence and build my craft. If you don't have confidence in your improvements, you're not going to have motivation to continue. So once I have that, then I can then move on to prioritizing the next thing. From beginner to beginner, this is just useful for us to be here together, for us to actually see how does one improve their video from one to the other. Like, that's the process I want to go through today, and actually implementing that. And if it doesn't go through and it doesn't work out, then hey, you'll see that, and I'm sure I'll see a few comments saying you are meant to have done this and you didn't do it. Life moves on, it's fine. So I will then choose the one I can action and make the difference, make it happen. My table's a mess. The card I have chosen, or the card that has chosen us today. I will not let failures stop me from my goals. And with consistency, success is in our hands. With consistency, I will improve my craft and I will know how to create the videos I want to create, not these waffly type videos, which I don't know what I'm saying. The angles changes. It's the next day, and the reason I filmed yesterday was because I had to make a start, and I made a start, and it's easier to continue than it is to start. The template that I've created to do this analysis of my video and to improve it, this is going to change. This is going to change inevitably, because we are going to learn more YouTube tactics. We're going to research more, and we are going to be more delved into the YouTube world as we get more comfortable and more confident, which is what I would suggest you do the same as well. There's no point in you researching every single thing out there. You probably watched all of those videos, because I probably have too, I just forgot. Having watched all of those videos and you don't make any videos, you're not going to actually improve. The only way you improve is through making videos. So, the first one we're going to be talking about is content quality. The quality of this video right behind me, yeah, I don't know. Was there a value proposition? Did it give value? No, not at all. I don't know what the value was. The value was for me, to be fair, but I guess you guys could see what the value was for me. Did it solve a problem? I don't think it did. It solved my problem, because I got my vision book done. Was the message clear and easy to understand? I don't even know what the message was myself. Did the content maintain viewer interest throughout? I don't think so, because I was bored myself, first of all. 20-minute video rambling on about my goals, which weren't even clear. I think my goals were clear, but it wasn't clear where I was speaking about them, what the actual video was about. Like, I'm probably still doing the intro right now. Does it have originality? Like, I'm sure everyone talks about their goals, so not really. But it was an easy video to start off with, and it was the first one. So the video that I made before, it was started off as, what am I going to accomplish for the 31st of December by 2025? And then it ended up being this, me creating my vision journal, how I'm going to build that lifestyle and my vision for 2025. So clearly there was no content quality at all. I don't know what the quality was in that. We've got the next one, which is audience engagement. Now, having just started off and not really focusing on I want views, I want subscribers, I want everyone to be like sitting there watching everything I'm doing. I'm not looking at the views. I think this currently has 25 views. That's probably just my friends and family watching that. I don't know if there's other people out there that watch that. That's pretty cool. But and I think it had a 3% click rate. Yeah, that thumbnail. I don't know. We'll get to that. There's no point in me looking at audience engagement when I'm not engaged myself. I'm not really making the video that I have in my head, if that makes sense. If I'm creatively satisfied from, wow, I made this, like, I was satisfied from, like, yes, I finally made my first video, because I know as you make the videos you're going to get better, but it wasn't like, well, this video, like, is what I wanted. I didn't understand the video, it doesn't make sense. So the title on the thumbnail, two very important things, but things I just left till the last minute. So when I was given the idea, I was told to do a video about what I'm going to accomplish by 31st of December 2025, and I could have called it that, but I didn't really. That wasn't the sole focus of the video. The sole focus was me creating the vision journal and then me waffling, etc. So what I did was I said my goals for 2025, and I said let's chat about my goals for 2025, and I made sure that was coherent through the thumbnail and the title. But however, the click-through rate was 3%, so I don't know if that's good or not. I haven't researched what the numbers should be, but I'm guessing it's not good because I only have 25 views. Does it have relevance? Did the thumbnail have relevance? No. The topic of discussion was way off, and not way off, but like it wasn't clear. There wasn't a clear structure in the video, so if you clicked on that, you're not getting what you wanted, maybe. I don't know. The design, is the thumbnail visually appealing, and is it easy to understand at a glance? I mean, yeah, it looks like a generic video. I mean, this is an opinion from a beginner, like, I don't know what I'm saying. So, to me, it looked, yeah, it's easy to understand, it's just about your goals, but it's not really interesting or conveying, like, oh yes, I want to click on this, which is what the next one is talking about, which is emotional impact. Does it have emotional impact? Does this thumbnail, while you're scrolling through your feed, do you want to click on it? I don't really care about what PK's goals for 2025. I don't even know the guy, so fair enough. I'm not disheartened, but maybe once I've accomplished them, everyone can go back and watch where it all started. Is this annoying? I don't know if I should have. I feel like it looks a bit weird now. The video structure, did it have a hook? Was the first 30 seconds engaging enough to draw the viewers in? Not all. It's misleading. Like, you can see I'm coming in and I'm putting down books, scissors, glue sticks, papers. So in my head I'd be thinking, oh right, like this guy's gonna make something. But no, I never make it. I never show you me make. I did film me making it, but it was like me making it in silence. So I was like, I don't know what to do with the video. I was gonna do an overlay, but it just wasn't working out in the edit, and I didn't want to spend too long now because I've already spent 2 days trying to edit that video. So it makes it seem as if I'm trying to make a vision board of some sort, but then I didn't. So maybe the intro wasn't even needed. Yeah, maybe I should have just cut to this scene where I start talking about what the video is kind of about. The flow, was the video structured logically, and was it easy to follow? That's quite funny because in the video I said I want to be able to make a video in a chronological order because I knew this wasn't chronological at all. I knew what I was saying was just like so. I myself didn't know what direction we was going. I didn't even know if it was an educational tone or if it was a conversational tone. The structure ended up being like a conversation, but the tone ended up being educational, or well, I was trying to be educational. And it wasn't clear when the bulk of the video started because I think I was kind of like, if I was to watch that, I'm kind of waiting, okay cool, when is he going to start sticking them in, etc. But I didn't do that. Pacing, was the timing appropriate? Did any of the sections drag too long? Yeah, definitely. Definitely dragged. The video dragged for 20 minutes. I don't know why it was 20 minutes. The intro dragged for a while, and so did the outro. And then the bulk just ended up being me talking. So it was all a drag. Sections and chapters. Did the video have clear segments and sections? Or transitions between them? No, but that is what I should have thought about before making the video. The topic I chose was what will I accomplish by 31st of December 2025. And then I think I just made it too vague. I made it too broad. I should have just answered the question and stick to some bullet points and stuck to that. I just felt the need to say every single story in my head. Maybe I could have answered it as a list, or I think what would have been best if I organized those pictures and then I'd spoke about what I'm going through, because I'm trying to organize it. And then now, if I organize the pictures into what categories I'll put them in through, and then spoke about each category going through and sticking them down and putting it into the book. Maybe, I don't know. It's okay, it's done. Presentation style. Now, was there energy and delivery? I think at certain points there was, can't lie. I think I have a lot more energy today though. Was the tone and energy appropriate for the topic? The tone wasn't clear, and it wasn't thought about pre-hand, which is what we just spoke about. And the energy given is, I think you can tell that I'm a beginner, like I'm new to this. So in that sense it was authentic, no? I don't know. Authenticity. Did I come across relatable and genuine? I mean, I kept it real and I was being honest with what I was doing. I said I'm waffling and I said, like, I don't know if you could hear me, I don't know if I was mumbling. I think it was quite genuine. I think if I had figured out what the tone was going to be, that authenticity could have came out a bit more. My body language. Were the gestures and expressions natural and engaging? When I read that question and I was looking, like, look, my hands be moving. I didn't even know I mean, I'm showing the pictures, but still, like, my hands do move. For a video that was quite minimalistic, or in the sense, like, there wasn't crazy editing or crazy, like, there was no B-roll at all to keep you hooked, I think my hands moving at least kept some movement into the video. But I do need to stop moving my hands through my hair, which I'll probably do soon. Look, I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right now. So I need to avoid doing that, and I don't think I've done that yet today. Maybe I was just really nervous that day. And then my on-camera presence. Was the presenter confident and engaging? I feel like when I was watching it, I tend to mumble at the end of my sentences, and I realised that. Hopefully I wasn't doing that today. And then I always had like jumps of energy, jumps of confidence, but it wasn't consistent. Like, that was my first video in a very long time since I picked up the camera. And today is like, I just did that a week ago, and now I'm doing it this week. So, video and audio quality. Got to speak about the lighting, the framing, the editing, the audio. So to start off with, lighting. Was the lighting consistent and flattering? I mean, I do know right now this TV is flickering, and I don't know how to fix that. But in this video, I think the lighting was flattering. I think all the colours look really good. It was Christmassy, it was nice. The fairy lights, the little twinkly lights, it was quite nice, in my opinion. If you didn't like it, then hey, that was my first video, man. Why'd you not like it? That was my first video, so I think I lit the frame quite well. I did notice that in some parts of the video it did dim down a little, and I think that's because of the large window I have in the back, and I also have a large window in this room as well. But I don't know what to do. How am I meant to like move? Because the other side of this room is not looking nice at all. Framing and composition. Were the shots visually appealing and professional? I think framing could have been a bit closer. I think I was very far away from the camera, and especially having like a chat and making a vision journal is quite intimate, and I think you should have been closer to me. But you weren't. The shot did feel quite wide for an intimate chat. Editing. Were cuts, transitions and effects smooth, and were they well placed? I personally enjoyed the cuts that I made like at the beginning. Like, let me just put it again, and I think I do it again now. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Oh, it's gonna happen. Look, these cuts right here, I think it's just so satisfying. And it's the first time I edited like that, like cutting it like this, like a bit choppy, and it looked really nice. I really liked it. I could have made more effects and cuts if it was a shorter video, but when it was such a long video, that was just gonna take so much longer, and I was waffling too much. Like, there's no point in me just putting in pictures for every word I'm saying. That's not really effective, in my opinion. I think the effects you put through need to be thought out, and you need to be purposeful. And the intro and outro I had was purposeful because it was like my first video, and it kind of made sense. But then again, it kind of didn't because we just reviewed it. It's okay, we learn. Audio. Was the audio clear? Was it balanced? And was it free of distracting noise? I think the audio was okay. I do have a mic, which is now tangled in my charger, but I don't know, I forgot how to use it, and I forgot how to attach it to the camera, and it's giving me as stress to try and think how to do that. But the audio seemed okay, it wasn't terrible. Apart from that one time the tab was open. I mean, I guess the blender was on today. We're beginners and it's okay. SEO and discoverability. This is another one where, like the audience engagement, I'm not going to focus on too much because I'm not familiar with that, and I need to get the bulk of like creating these videos and get comfortable with that, so then I can start getting comfortable with the SEO and keywords tags. And the keywords I just did PK, and then I did like goal setting for 2025, planning stuff, vision board, vision journal, vision book. I don't know if that's a thing, but I don't think it was targeted properly, which we can do later on. And then things like the description, do I really need to focus on that? I don't know. Do people write descriptions? I never read the description unless like there's something that I need to look for, like an Amazon product or something. I don't know. But I don't really look at people's descriptions, but maybe I should and try and see how I can improve mine. The viewer experience, was it accessible for the viewer? Like, was it subtitles provided? I don't put any subtitles or captions on my videos, or maybe I put the auto ones, I don't know. As I'm making more videos and I'm confident in the craft I'm creating, I can give my time and focus into that. Length, was the length of the video right for the content and audience? I don't know, it was 20 minutes long, and in my head I wanted it to be a 10-minute video, less than 10 minutes, just for me to say what my goals were and what I'm going to achieve and go into the year like bam, and it ended up being me waffling about everything. I don't even know what it was about. It was just meant to be for my goals of 2025 and my vision for the year ahead. Rewatchability, did your video encourage viewers to watch again or explore other videos? I mean, if I was to actually create the vision book, which I'm now thinking I should have, if I was to actually create it in the video and like stick it and cut it and go through and do the whole discussion I was doing while sticking it on the page in a structured way, then I think it would have made a lot more sense for people to watch it again and for people to share it and for people to watch the next video, because you can rewatch it when you're making your own one, right? But I don't think this has rewatchability in my opinion, but if you watch it again, go for it. Analytics, so stuff like the retention graphs, the click-through rate, the traffic sources, engagement metrics. Again, I'm not too fussed about that right now. I'm not trying to drive people to my channel. They can come, have a visit, subscribe, sit down and drink coffee. But, just enjoy my company for now. Enjoy my growth is what I want people to do. This is a part of improvement, which we'll focus on later on. Just not for video number 1. Promotion and distribution. So things like reposting as YouTube Shorts or TikTok, Instagram, and driving from other sources of social medias to my video, posting on YouTube community, etc. Again, I can't even get YouTube consistent yet. Well, maybe I'm consistent right now, but like I need to get that in a flow before I then stop making Instagrams and TikToks and Reels. You know what I mean. But that is something that needs to be thought about during this process. Post-production reflection, efficiency. How smoothly did the production go? Well, in terms of post-production, like editing, I had an hour and 30 minutes of footage for this video, which is why when I cut out the pauses, the ums and the ahs, and then I got it down to 20 minutes, but that was so hard to do in terms of it was so long and tedious, and it took over 2 days to do so. It was very tiring, so for this time, I actually set myself to a timer, and I was like, no longer than 30 minutes. And I think it might be running over by like 30 to 40, but it's not 1 hour. Hopefully it's not a 20-minute video. Good day. Tools and software. Did the tools that I've used perform well? I mean, yeah, I'm very grateful to have Final Cut Pro. I have a softbox light. I have a camera and a tripod. When I was doing the post-production, I had to color grade the video. There were some parts where the color grade stretched out the color too much, where there's a lot of noise, but I don't know how to fix that. But I think it's because I'm recording in the wrong format in my camera. But again, I think it still looked good. So for now, I think that's fine for us to stick with that. Stick with what we're working with right now, right? It's not terrible. I think the colors look quite nice. Obviously we have less color today, but it's fine. Time management. Could any steps be streamlined for the future videos? And that's when I decided to film 30 minutes or less. And I guess I went a little bit over 30 minutes, so but you know, just bringing that number down and down and getting to my point, staying on topic. Create the edit beforehand, like in my head, like what kind of edit I want might help in creating the flow and the structure beforehand, so that when I'm going into the video I know, okay cool, this is the kind of cuts I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to have these B-rolls coming in, etc. I guess that's what a shot list would be, and writing down the transitions, etc. That way I can organize post-production better. In terms of like what else I could have done to make the production smoother, yeah, going into the video for this, I didn't know what I was doing. I had the question of what are my goals, but going into the video, I had this task that I wanted to do the vision board anyway, so I was like, oh, might as well put them together. But I didn't think logically what I'm going to be doing. I just thought, oh yeah, you know, like those videos where they do things and they speak, but I guess I can't multitask. And also maybe going through the script, I kind of did it today because I wrote it down, but like going through my outline and kind of speaking it through, giving it a rough time, and I guess I'll get better at timing myself before as we go and video more, right? Now we're going to review what we will change for the next video and take what we've learned from the first video that I've just made and what we're going to improve for the next video. As it was quite apparent, like I skipped some questions out, but the focus I have personally is for me to create videos and to improve my craft at creating videos. I want to improve my time, how long I'm taking, and I want to improve, there's a lot to improve, everything. I just want to create good videos. So that's the sections I'm going to be looking at. For the next few episodes I'm going to be focusing on improving the actual video itself, and then later on we can get into the analytics, the engagement, the metrics and SEOs on how to attract more guests into our home. I want to get comfortable in the craft that I create, setting this process up, getting it up to film, getting, you know, like I want it to be a smooth process for me, and that would only happen the more I put myself outside my comfort zone in front of the camera and on the laptop, on the computer, trying to get the work done. It was clear that I need to focus on the structure of the video because the previous video didn't have any structure at all. I had an intro and a bulk in the middle and then an outro. I want to focus on the structure. I think that's quite broad. When I was saying that to myself, I kind of wanted myself just to improve on like the structure in the sense of this is what I'm going to teach you and this is what you're going to get kind of vibe. Like you click on it, you're expecting something and you're going to receive what you expect. I want to provide you with what you want to be provided with. But that's a big task. That's a big task for me to just fix in one go, right? So I delved deeper and I was like, okay cool, let's focus on the flow. Let's just get a better flow and try and make it easier for the viewers to follow on. But I don't think I couldn't even follow along from the video I made. Hopefully the next video I can make it easier for someone to follow along on what's actually happening, what am I actually talking about, what the topic of discussion is, make it clear what that is. That might be a big changes in itself, but we can try and I'll give feedback in the next analysis video. Once I create my next video on the idea of creating the environment for success. We are in it for the long game, guys, so let's go put the hard work in and get these 100 videos out of the way. That's crazy that I made 2 now, and I'm going to start planning my 3rd and get that filmed today as well. Hopefully get those 100 videos out of the way. Let's go. I forgot to tell you, I will not let failures stop me from my goals. Remember that and let's keep going.